Tuned into the Visibility Strategy live stream with Amy Nubson and Christina Vidovich, where strategy meets storytelling and confidence takes the spotlight. Join us every Wednesday at 9 a.m. Eastern as we help you set sail on your visibility journey. You're tuned. Well, hello there and welcome to this episode of Visibility Strategy. I'm visibility strategist Christina.
And I'm growth strategist Amy. And today we are talking about the wins of entrepreneurship. You know, there's so many ways you talk about like all the problems, you know, and all that stuff. We don't like to think about problems.
Problems? What are problems? It's all just something to learn.
Oh, and there is sometimes a lot to learn, but that's the thing is you reframe that idea. And wins are one of those things is you reframe it. If you think you're having a bad day or you're like, oh my goodness, why am I doing this again? Wins bring you back to why you were passionate about it to begin with. So Christina, tell us one of the greatest wins in your entrepreneur career.
Right here, sitting next to me, this win right here called Amy. So Amy and I, and our partnership just keeps getting better and stronger every single day. That is a huge win for me, to find somebody that I can know, like, trust 100% without a doubt, that we can show up unscripted, run a live in downtown Minneapolis and show up for you, because that's what we're here to do, elevate women together.
Best part is always laugh about it too. Oh my gosh. Sometimes we're at Valley Fair and we're like, look at us. You know, that's the joy. The fun of it too is the win.
Yeah.
That's the biggest win for me, is enjoying it so much.
Yeah. Yeah.
And knowing she's got my back always, even though always. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm actually the one that's worrying right now. She's never once said anything, but it's me, right?
Yeah.
It is a huge win.
Yeah.
Partnerships are hard.
Mm-hmm.
Had them, and they can be challenging. Wins come in all different ways.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's a simple thing of like, thank you. Somebody telling you a thank you, like, thank you for changing my perspectives. Thank you for like helping me with this. I remember a client, my very first client as a coaching client. And I realized, like, he hates his business.
Wow.
I love him. He was a great human being, but he's like, I hate him. He's like, everything we did, we're like, what do you want to do next? He was like, there's one solution to this. I'm like, yes, there is. When you want to do it? And he's like, all right, let's figure it out. I helped him shut his business down because he hated it. I'm like, we went through every solution we could. Thing is, because we did that when the world shut down, he would have lost everything, including his house savings. So by him following his own instinct and taking on that courage to say, this is what I need to do, and I need to figure out something different, allowed him to save a lot of personal heartbreak.
Yeah.
And I think about that and going, first client that I get to help.
Yeah.
I get to help him shut his business down.
Yeah.
And it was one of the greatest blessings that we could have done. And he's like, thank God we did that.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would have done. So those wins can look so odd that you just sometimes overlook them.
Yeah.
That you've helped somebody with.
Yeah. It's so interesting because you're reminding me of an entrepreneur, a friend of mine, who said the same thing of, I had to close down my business. It wasn't a failure. It was just the right time to do it, because they walked away selling the business which they weren't expecting, and ended up making a lot of money to open up a second business, which had nothing to do with the first business. But at the time was like, ooh, this is a really hard decision. Yeah. And wins, like you said, can come in so many ways. It might not always feel like it at first, but as an entrepreneur, have an open mind, because something is right around the corner.
Yes. And that is what we want you to start thinking back. Think about what in your career or your entrepreneur journey did those wins start showing up? And sometimes we get like a little nudge and we didn't see it. So we get a bigger nudge, and eventually you're like, oh, now I see those wins, those opportunities, those people that were made smile. Or maybe it's just like, I have a client that I help with his LinkedIn profile, and he's a CPA, and I thought, okay, they'll see how this goes. He got all of his leads within 6 weeks. He's like, please slow this down. Please slow this down. My team is not, they can't keep up. We need to slow it down. I'm like, we can slow it down. You know, those are wins that you think about and you're like, I was just doing my job.
Yeah.
But doing it well is a win because your clients won. I always said as a marketer, my goal was for 3 wins. I win, they win, their clients win. Because I'm representing 3 different buckets of people. And if their clients are not winning, I don't want them as a client because they have to give something of value for me to be passionate about marketing them.
And I think that in itself is one of the things as a business owner and someone who's helping another business owner that we have to keep in mind. Our clients' clients.
Mm-hmm.
That is always a win. When they are coming back to us, when they're asking for more, when they see the value, that is the win. And as someone who's on that side, you want to be all the way through from the start to the finish to see the whole product. Because just getting to this place is only halfway.
Yeah. And that's what I learned early on in my career. And most people are like, what? There's just a win-win. I'm like, no, it's a win-win-win.
Mm-hmm.
And when more people win, that's when that joy comes into our lives because we're like, oh, look what we did.
Yeah.
This was amazing. And by me helping my client, the CPA, I know how good he is. I know how ethical he is. The thing is, I know those business owners that come to him, they're going to be taken care of. They're going to be supported and valued and they're going to have their taxes done correctly, which is a huge win. Right. So the thing is, I feel good about helping him promote himself because I know everybody else that will be benefited, including those clients' families that are now protected and secure. So there's the 4th win.
Mm-hmm.
So you can keep going deeper with your wins. And when you can start to see that, what you do matters so much more deeply because now you are a part of a momentum that keeps growing beyond you. And that's what we talk about all the time of what we do for women's voices. It's a movement. We are here to help women's voices be heard and to be experienced and for you to find that center of who you are and go, I love being me.
Yeah.
I just get to be me.
Yeah.
I don't have to pretend. Why not? And for someone who always loved to hide in the past, this is something I never thought could be possible. And just going, I just stood up in front of a whole conference and emceed 2 days, and everybody's like, how were you doing? I'm like, I was super calm. I enjoyed every moment. It was a lot of work, but I enjoyed every moment sitting next to this lady and going, oh, and there were moments where like, cute. You missed, like me. I'm like, ooh, me, the thing is, we didn't care. It was the joy of being us on that stage every moment for 2 days straight.
Yeah. And when you're enjoying what you're doing, then is it hardly work?
No, it's actually a lot of fun.
Exactly. So bringing that joy is such a huge piece. And I consider that another win.
Yeah.
When you can continue to bring laughter into what you're doing, not stress, not heart attacks, not those moments of like, oh, I can't show up because I'm busy working. But you can actually enjoy and go, you know what? Can we reschedule that? Because this afternoon, I'm going to go catch a baseball game.
Yeah, exactly. Because we need those moments too. And there's nothing wrong with it. I've rescheduled where I'm like, I'm needing some time.
Yeah.
And people are like, oh, thank you for letting me know. I'm not giving an excuse. I'm not telling you, it's just what I need right now.
Yeah.
And the thing too is like when I was sitting on that stage introducing the next speaker, I was like, this is all about them. And I am so excited to share who they are and being a part of them being presented to the women in the room. That was my joy of being that person that got to be there and hold that space and go, Now show off who you are and your brilliance.
Yes. And we do that every Wednesday at 7 p.m. with our Visibility Accountability. We hold space for you to come in the room and enjoy sharing your wins.
Share your story, own your name, step in the light, ignite your flame, show up, shine out, it's time to be heard, flip fear into power with every word, visibility, accountability, we write a wild new legacy.
So this is the last week of August. We don't have a Visibility Accountability this Wednesday, but we're starting again in September. So you can join us every Wednesday, 1 month for free. And then you'll see why you want to be in that room. That is our tier 1 of our community. We also have masterminds or workshops, whatever we decide that we're going to call them.
We're still working on that.
But as well as the conferences coming up, the retreats, we want you to be in that room with us. And it is September coming up next. It's time to start going back to school and digging in. What do you want to do to plan the rest of your year?
Yeah, because most businesses will wait till the week between Christmas and New Year's. I know I am one of those people that are guilty of that. And usually sometimes I still don't get time. But the thing is, when we delay our planning, we delay what's possible right away in the beginning of the year. We're already behind. We're feeling rushed. We're getting back on track. We're getting all of these things from the holiday rush. And then this extra stress that pops in. So let's get it done sooner.
Yeah.
Let's figure out what we want for 2027, because you know what? If you start planning now, it can already start coming into reality and coming towards you.
Yeah. So let us hold you accountable to show up in those rooms, to show up on the Zoom with us, and to move yourself forward. Wherever you are in the space of wherever you are, we're here to help you move forward and start making the things that you're just thinking about go forward.
Yeah, so join us this October in Washington, D.C., and this September as also in the accountability room, because let's face it, as entrepreneurs, we need people to hold us accountable. We all do. It's not something that just your next door neighbor does.
Yeah, and we're ready to celebrate your wins. So come and join us. Thank you for joining this episode of Visibility Strategy. I am Christina, Visibility Strategist.
And I'm Amy, Growth Strategist.
See you in the room.